In this video, let us quickly learn about what is operating cycle. Normally, a businessman will start their efforts in the form of cash. They will put cash into the business in the form of capital. And from cash, they will buy raw material. And raw material, they will convert into semi-finished goods. And semi-finished goods, they will convert into finished goods. And then finished goods, they will convert into sales. And from sales, they will get cash. So how long does it take for a businessman to complete this one revolution is called operating cycle. So now let us understand this concept even more clearly. Now let us take an example. I'm in the business of making two-wheelers. Now I started the business in the form of cash, and with that cash I ordered for some raw materials. My raw materials include iron, steel, and all the plastic items, rubber items in the form of indicators, bulbs, visors, engine and everything, aluminium, everything. I converted these raw materials into a semi-finished products in the form of seat, in the form of headlight, in the form of wheels and everything. So imagine a two-wheeler. So this is a semi-finished two-wheeler. And once I have all the spare parts manufactured separately and this semi-finished bike is ready, then I load those into an assembly line, all those separate spare parts into an assembly line, and I manufacture this into a proper two-wheeler. Imagine this is a two-wheeler, right? I manufacture this two-wheeler, and once it is manufactured, I sell this to dealers across India, and then dealers will take some time to send me back the cash, right? Now this is the point of sale for me. Let's say when I place an order first in the cycle and to get the raw materials, let's say this takes 2 weeks for me. And once I got all the raw material in my storage, I take 2 days for me to convert this into semi-finished product. And then from this semi-finished to finished goods, let's say I take 5 days to convert this into finished goods. And after I convert this into finished goods, let's say it takes me 3 weeks for me to get an order and have it sold. And after it is sold and it has reached the dealer's place, let us take it takes 5 weeks for me to get the cash back from the dealer. So we just have to add up all these data one by one. Just convert this and all add up everything. So 2 weeks is 14 days. And then you have 2, and then you have 5, and then you have 3 weeks, add that 21, and then you have 5, you add, you get 35. So if you add all that up, you get a total of 77 days. So this is the operating cycle of this particular two-wheeler manufacturing company. So if somebody asks, how long does it take for the company to rotate the cash from one place and finally get it back in the form of an increased cash? It takes 77 days or roughly 2.5 months. So in a year, how many times do you think the company can rotate the business? It can rotate the business roughly 5 times. So this is the understanding of operating cycle. I hope you got a better idea. Now only with the help of operating cycle we will be able to distinguish a liability or an asset as current or non-current. So I have made a separate video on how to identify a current liability and a non-current liability using the help of operating cycle. Check that video attached here.